Hello and welcome back to Cultist Simulator. Last time we were able to summon the percussivant, and I'm going to devote myself a little bit more to Glover and Glover. Let's go. Looking at what we have, I've kind of realized we have a lot of different pigments. We should try to paint a masterpiece painting. So, what do we need in order to do this? The Ascent of Knives? A bitter atmosphere. If we don't care about that, this is gonna just produce a little bit of, despair on us. Dang it. Okay. What do we need? I think let's go for... yeah. So if I remember right, let's... hold on. 10, 14... I've done it before. We have more. Ooh, wait, we have multiple. Okay. Then let's definitely try it. If we have multiple of this, like with some of these, so a masterpiece painting, what it does is it ends up producing a tool that can be used. So it looks like first we're gonna have to make it through a hidden door. I almost don't want to send Cat Caro because she's our lovely lady. So we'll send Slee and Pope Clifton. Oh dang. The Tantra describes how the satisfaction of thirsts may allow the mortal to rise into the service of the thirsting power, but warns of the consequences of rejecting those rarer thirsts for common ones. A man who thirsts, O mighty one, whose mind clings to actions in this world, will return to this world of action from that other place. So unfortunately this is just a copy of Rite of the Seas Feasting, but we get a Thyatic invocation. Rakshas shrieks attend the passage of the names of the Grail. We produce them as best we can for the pulsing power they lend. Okay. So we do some shrieky boys and get some stuff back. Hieronymus claims that the powers served by the Sisterhood of the Knot made an arrangement. The Thunderskin loved the Yew, and the Grail destroyed him. As restitution... There's an I in here that I feel like doesn't belong. For the destruction of the Axe's loved ones. Hieronymus' writings becoming coherent with rage at this point. Oh boy, do I get to do some yelly words? I always love doing me some yelly words in this game. Anything that's in all caps. Yeah, quite enjoy those. Our strength... oh, we're apparently fighting the serpent first. Eyes like gas lamps, scales like black jade. A serpent is a powerful foe, but it's nothing before us. So we'll send Clifton along with them, getting ready to find the door. We get our better position. Let's go ahead and deal with this affliction immediately. And I don't think there's anything else we necessarily want to do. So it is somewhat interesting how for any of these, if you haven't noticed already, you always have to sacrifice something. There is one in particular that goes a little bit extreme. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Normally it is helpful, however, for the end game, because a lot of the times you can actually use it to skip finding high-level items. Hieronymus recovers his composure eventually to describe how the Thunderskin entered Mansus through the Peacock Door. This, Hieronymus insists, is abomination upon abomination, but then that most abominable doors has always been an abomination. That most abominable of doors. I wish I could read things right the first time. So this is an interesting little description. So apparently the Peacock Door, which we have not yet gotten to, it's right after the Spider's Door, and I think without becoming a long is the highest that you can get to. According to this guy, that door is the abominable of the doors. I don't know why. This volume deals mostly with the Lionsmith, the Tribune of Scars, and their enmity. Enmity. A lot of words. I can't do words. Words too hard. We don't necessarily need to talk to anybody at the moment. We are going to be a little bit sad. And we defeated the serpent, it appears. And let's see, we've healed back. Everything's going alright. Let's continue up the stag door. So right now that's kind of the thing that we need to be doing. We could start to repeatedly capture people. Although, mainly what I want to wait for... Oh, we do get an annoyance. Here's a thorn in my side. I may yet find a way to remove it. Okay. It's a good thing I kind of was paying attention. And we produced some tentative evidence. That's not good. We have Moth. Let's send Porter out. He's been able to do it once. Why can't he do it again? We call upon the Watchman who illuminates. Looks like that will work out. The Lionsmith makes monsters to defeat the Tribune, but the scars of the Tribune are each a weapon. What is this nonsense? A basic knife secret? What good is that? The Tantra explains various less than practical countermeasures against the worms, the serpents which are not serpents. Moth and Winter are closest to them and so understand their weaknesses, but both have their own perils. The Lionsmith crushes them, but that's not recommended for mortals. Is the Lionsmith the Colonel? Because he's the only person I can think of who has many scars. At the very least, we know that the Tribune of the Lionsmith is also scarred. But I just find that sort of interesting, that connection. A Forgotten Chronicle. Assassination. That's not great. I've read this one. This is just where he goes crazy with the painted eyes and the painted river and everything was painted. Oh, how it is to go crazy. So, we have a better grail. Let me see. Oh, that might be the real problem. I don't have anything to... What does this actually require? What's the offering? Oh. Ooh. Wait, no, that's not what we need. These are all 4. This is 6. And it's Grail. What I really need, though, is... Hold on. The invocation... I suppose should be this. It's 8. Oh, we could summon a raw... Oh, dang it. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so this... Grail, and it's not saying anything. This has to be our instrument. Why not? What's wrong here? What? What? What's wrong here? Does this not... Take this out. If I had Moth, I might contact something shapeless. If I had Forge, I might contact a seduct... Oh, that's... Why? Is this enough Forge? Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Is this enough Moth? So it is Forge I want. This is Heart. This is... See, I don't think this is... No. Yeah, it's not enough Grail. Yeah, we need... Unless we could get something with... Let's see. This is 8. This is... Yeah, unless we can get something with, like, dual... Dang it. I don't think there's anything that even... That, like, is like that. What I was going to say, once I could spit out my words, is that unless we have something that has dual aspect on it, I don't think we'll actually be able to summon what I need currently, which is unfortunate. And I'm certain we don't have enough Forge to call upon the Forge of Days. The worms have always been eager to inhabit us. Here are the practices which make us inhospitable to them. There are diagrams. The diagrams are not good to look upon, and none of the practices they depict would allow the subject to survive. So, it's kind of a catch-all, right? So, yeah, you can prevent the worms from inhabiting you. All you have to do is murder yourself. Some good old... Oh, I wasn't expecting that to be winter. That is the one thing about these later books, is that they, like, turn from it kind of makes sense to, like, what exactly it should be to, like, suddenly just starts producing... Oh, we made it past here. That's good. It starts to suddenly produce, like, winter out of something that is colored wrong. Although I do suppose that if you actually read it, it did speak about, my minions returned, stumbling, mumbling, clumsily bandaged. They were caught in coils of their own plan. So he unfortunately has gained a second scar. Do you want to know how I got these scars? It's from trying to tamper with the records. You see, I just went from Joker to New Yorker, which I guess technically he is. I forget. Is the made-up city of Metropolis meant to be New Yorky or Chicago-y? The real questions. I want to say, at least in the... Actually, I think in The Dark Knight, it's New York. It literally is just New York. Just renamed Metropolis. Or whatever it's named in Batman. So let's see. We could possibly get a 5th level Winter. We could have gotten a 5th level Heart, or no, Moth, which we can still do. We could get a 4th level Edge, which I don't think we need. 4th level Lantern is what got us to the spider's door. What does the peacock door require? Knock? Certainly knock. Or that's the wrong thing. Let me see. I can actually try this out. So Edge. Knock. Lantern. Yeah. To get to the glass garden. Will... Moth won't. Heart won't. Grail won't. It should just be those 3, but I just want to make sure. Okay. And if I remember correctly, a 4th level... You required a 4th level Lantern to get to the spider's door. So more than likely, we can't make it past. Or not more than likely, we definitely can't make it past. Not with what we currently have just sitting around. That's somewhat unfortunate. We should probably start exploring more of these locations. Ashes above. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's read through all of this. The room stinks of serpent musk and burnt paper. Someone has comprehensively destroyed all the records they could find. They've even scrubbed the walls clean. Cold ashes choke the fireplace. No trace of the poor soul who rented this place remains. A single corner of fire-curled paper has survived the flames. In a shaky hand it reads, Lady K. Green Chalcedony, 3-lobed, spring leaves, but unexpectedly in a suitcase beside the flames, a little trove of books survives. Whoever destroyed the Key Hunter's journals saw no need to burn these books. Get a little bit of notoriety. That's interesting. That's not where you go. You go up there. Looks like we lost a few seconds. Oh, this is what, Prince Elisado Lacroche spends years as a secret study of the tables taken of the Fushween marches in central Italy. His work will allow you, basically this gives us Fushween. Ooh. This is probably the Prophecies of the Naga rendered into English and illustrated by William Midnight in Paris in 1880s. I can't read the rest of this, It's in Vac, however. So Vac is a hard language to learn. So that's somewhat interesting. The Serenity of the Black Wood, an allegorical history of the House of the Leth, who is here implied were inspired by the centipede. Serrano Blackwood is an occult alias to this day. Serrano Blackwood. Can we change our name? James is a boring name. Finding this out, we change our name to Serranos. And finally, the irreparable traditions of the Society of the Noble Endeavor in Latin. So, we've gotten more books. Let us continue exploring. The pines grow thick as hairs on a dog's back. The airs of the inner wood are chokingly thick with resin and dust. The source that brought you here claimed that in the dawn times, the greatest something, heart something, served as perch for God. Oh, if I get... For a great masked crow, if I get really close to the screen, I can sort of read through the little box. I wonder if I can increase its opacity. Oh. I think I could actually turn that box off. Hold on. Never mind. Yes. What'd I say? Winter? Winter. Oh, Porter got hurt. Ooh. And I haven't healed him yet. Ooh. What else? Is it Forge? Oh, dang. Dang. Let's send Sylvia and hope that we can... Ooh. That's not good. This is about to go... But I think we have to wait. Ooh. This might be a mistake. Okay, I wait word. Okay, so... Or Forge. But Moth would be better. Okay, here's what we do. We send Laidlaw. Worst case scenario, we get through the Forge and we distract with Moth. We still have a thorn in our side. And I can't really do anything about it currently. We got Yizbit. The evidence has been destroyed. I'm a little safer. Okay. In that case, Laidlaw, don't go. Yizbit, you go. And Porter, please heal. So with that... oh, I should be translating these books. I believe this one was in Greek. So this is likely Moth. I'm more interested in this one. Let's translate it first. Okay, Cat Caro. Oh, and this is another? Is there another? Yeah, they don't get too happy when you have multiple affairs. So Moth is guiding us. And it's likely, so we'll just continue with that. Go ahead and give Cat Caro a little bit of our reason, a little bit of ourselves. And let's move a little bit faster. That was good. We had good Good dreams. Let's go back to the stag door. Edge. Okay, so he's getting a whole bunch of random ones, which isn't bad. We get this reason back. Just, you know what? No. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of dealing with you. I've dealt with one of your predecessors. Send a potent minion to murder and annoyance. I'm out of patience with this nuisance. There should be an end to the matter. But they could possibly survive in the attempt to draw attention. We already have enough notoriety for one man. What's another? And this is a passionate memory. Recall a warmer time. This one gives us vitality. We have a lot of contentment. We're very content with our lives currently. I think I'm going to break my normal pattern. And I'm just going to read. Oop, it didn't like how quickly I did that. There we go. Their endeavor was no less noble. A furious arcane conflagration which could refine them into something more than human. But such transformations are rare, and they often ended less nobly in ashes. This is one of the other... Maybe I shouldn't actually talk about it. Oh well, I've talked about a lot of that stuff that isn't actually we're not working on, but you can do. This is one of the other ascensions. Ascension of Power, which I think requires you to pay money. Like is it Scientology or Scientology? What is it? It's the full word. Okay. I probably should be doing something constructive with my work. But other than, I don't really need to work on treaties. I have these. I have plenty of Spinitra just kind of sitting around. I don't think I really need them for anything more. And apparently we have a powerful deceptions against the Watchers. Do we take the Trembling Heat? Or do we go down the Painted River? This could possibly get us... I think we go down the Painted River? Okay, apparently that's the correct choice. And I'm pretty sure I've read this quite a few times. Let's unzip this passionate memory. Shared gasps, tangled limbs, heat in secret dark. Oh boy. Oh. This might distract me. Get a little bit of contentment, a little bit of vitality. We also get a little bit of restlessness. Something restless longing has me. I feel that I want to do something. What exactly? What does this actually give? Oh, this gives a lot, but it gives it low leveled. And not knock. No, never knock. Let's ascend once more, and I used to paint. I could paint those sights and half remembered from my dreams. I might sell something. I probably won't. So I did talk about possibly making a masterpiece. I don't think I'll worry about that at the moment. Partridge claims to identified... Did I read the first part of this? Hold on. Yes, I did. Okay. Identified constant features among those who ascended. All of them had passed the stag door and were accounted no. All of them spoke the Khalidite incantation, or a greater rite at the start of their ascension, and all of them were rich. So we don't actually have the Khalidite incantation. I don't think we do. Wait, is this it? No, An ardent orison. So that is the probably fourth? I don't know. And let us also translate this Greek text. Zachary hasn't been very busy. Okay. We have a human corpse. The spirit is departed. At some point, the smell will be so bad you'll have to dispose of it. But here it is for now. It may attract attention. It may be used to impress the impressionable. Even... Okay, so we get the senior position. We get a little bit of notoriety. I'm thinking... And we're going to get a little bit more notoriety. Currently, notoriety is a huge... Okay, wait. So, talked about... Can you... Wait, can you talk to the... No, okay. Sorry, you can't talk to a human corpse. Oh boy, I'm a little bit over time. Let me just... We need to experiment. No! Dang it! Oh... We can't go here. Anything. Oh boy, that's right. I know that we talked about... No, we can't talk about Aladdin. I'm gonna put it here. And with that ends this episode. See you guys in the next one.